Is your Android phone losing battery far too quickly? Maybe it is full in the morning, but by late afternoon it is already asking for a charger. Before you buy a new phone or a new battery, there are a few simple settings worth checking first. Welcome to Simple Tech Help. In this video, I will show you safe changes that can help your Android battery last longer. I will also show you how to find the app that may be using too much power. Settings can look a little different on Samsung, Google Pixel, Motorola, and other Android phones. Do not worry if you do not see the exact name I mentioned. Use the search box in your Settings app and type the words as battery, battery usage, or power saving. First, let's find out what is actually using your battery. Open Settings, then tap Battery. Look for battery usage or app battery usage. You may see the screen near the top. That is normal. Your screen uses power whenever it is on. But look for an app that seems unusually high, especially if you barely used it. For example, if a social media app, game, shopping app, navigation app, or a video app is near the top, even though you did not use it much, that app deserves a closer look. In an actual scenario, the battery usage may look something like this. Since this phone has a balanced battery usage, there is nothing much to display. Do not guess. Your own battery usage screen is more useful than any internet list because it shows what is happening on your phone. Google recommends checking for high battery use apps and restricting them when appropriate, along with measures such as reducing brightness and enabling adaptive battery. On Samsung phones, the option may not be called optimized or restricted. Samsung uses settings called sleeping apps and deep sleeping apps. So open Settings, tap Battery, and then tap Background Usage Limits. On some software versions, you may instead see Battery and Device Care, followed by Battery, and then Background Usage Limits. Tap Sleeping Apps and then tap the plus sign. Select an app you rarely use and tap Add. A sleeping app is limited when it is running in the background, but it can still become active again when you open it. For an app you use very rarely, you can choose Deep Sleeping Apps instead. A deep sleeping app will not run in the background and will normally work only after you open it. Samsung describes sleeping apps as apps that may run again when opened, while deep sleeping apps do not run in the background and work only when opened. Next, go back to battery settings and look for battery saver, or on some phones, power saving. Turn it on when you need your battery to stretch until you get home. Many phones also let you choose when it turns on automatically, such as when your battery reaches 20%. Battery saver can limit background activity, reduce some special visual effects, and make your phone use less power. It is especially useful on days when you know you will be away from a charger. Your screen is often one of the biggest battery users, simply because it is bright and on so often. Swipe down from the top of the screen and lower the brightness slider to a comfortable level. You can also search settings for adaptive brightness. This lets your phone adjust brightness to the room around you. Another helpful change is to make your screen turn off sooner when you are not using it. Search settings for screen timeout and choose a shorter time that will still feel comfortable. Some apps use your location even when you're not actively using them. Location is important for maps, weather, ride services, and emergency features. But not every app needs it all the time. Open Settings, then Security and Privacy, then Privacy or Apps, depending on your phone. Look for Permission Manager, then tap Location. For an app that does not truly need your location all day, choose Allow only when using the app. Ask every time or don't allow. Back in the battery settings, look for Adaptive Battery or Battery Optimization. Adaptive Battery learns which apps you use often and can limit background battery use from apps you rarely open. Leave this setting on unless you have a specific reason to turn it off. It may take time to learn your routine, so do not expect a dramatic change in the first few minutes. Finally, check for updates. An app or Android system update can sometimes correct a battery problem. Open the Play Store, tap your profile picture, then choose Manage Apps and Device and update your apps. Then search Settings for Software Update. Check whether your phone has an Android update waiting. After updates, restart your phone. It is simple, but it can clear a temporary problem. Google's battery troubleshooting guidance also recommends restarting the phone and checking both Android and app updates when drain persists. If your battery still drops quickly after checking these settings, especially if the phone gets unusually hot, shuts down suddenly, or loses a large percentage while sitting unused, the battery may be aging, app may be malfunctioning. Try removing a recently installed app, check with your phone manufacturer, or ask a reputable repair shop to test the battery. Avoid installing random battery saver or phone cleaner apps. Your Android phone already includes the tools you need to investigate. Start with battery usage because that tells you where the power is going. Then use battery saver, sensible brightness, and location permissions only where they make sense. If this video helped, please tap like, share, and subscribe to Simple Tech Help. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.